In the heart of 17th century Central Africa, a remarkable woman was born who would become a powerful leader and a symbol of strength and resilience. Queen Nzinga, Mandi known simply as Queen Nzinga, emerged from the kingdom of Ndongo and Matamba, regions rich in culture and history. Born in 1583 into a royal family, Nzinga's life unfolded during a time of great change and challenge. Various external forces were expanding their influence, reshaping the political landscape of African kingdoms. From a young age, Nzinga was educated in diplomacy, languages, and leadership, preparing her for a role that would transcend traditional expectations. What made Nzinga truly extraordinary was her determination and sharp intellect. In a world where leadership was often dominated by men, she carved out a significant role for herself and her people. She evolved from a princess to a queen, balancing negotiation with strategic planning and leadership. Nzinga's story is filled with moments of bold diplomacy, strategic alliances, and skilled leadership. One famous example is her meeting with a foreign governor, where she asserted her authority with remarkable confidence and dignity. She built alliances with neighboring kingdoms and other powers, guiding her people with vision and strength. Her influence goes beyond her role as a leader. Nzinga's reign stands as a testament to resilience and empowerment. She remains a respected figure in Angola and across many cultures, inspiring those who seek courage and determination in leadership. This video will explore Queen Nzinga's incredible journey, her rise to power, her leadership, her kingdom, and the lasting impact she made. It is a story of strength, vision, and the enduring spirit of a queen who shaped history. Born in 1583 into the royal family of the Kingdom of Ndongo, located in what is now northern Angola, Nzinga Mandi was destined for leadership from an early age. As the daughter of a respected king, she was raised within a kingdom preparing to navigate a rapidly changing political landscape from a young age. Nzinga was introduced to the complexities of court life, diplomacy, and leadership. Unlike many women of her era, she received a comprehensive education, learning not only the language and customs of her people, but also Portuguese, which would later aid her in diplomatic relations with foreign powers. Her father and advisors taught her the skills of negotiation, governance, and military strategy, preparing her for the significant responsibilities she would eventually take on. Growing up during a time of increased external pressures, Nzinga became well versed in the realities of political intrigue and conflict. Her upbringing was deeply connected to the traditions and values of her people, who emphasized strength, wisdom, and spiritual harmony. Nzinga was trained in the cultural rituals and practices that shaped her kingdom's identity, understanding the need to honor heritage while adapting to new challenges. During these formative years, Nzinga earned a reputation for intelligence, resilience, and leadership. Stories from her youth depict a figure who was both compassionate and determined, capable of inspiring respect and loyalty among those around her. Her education extended beyond the palace walls. She traveled with her father and observed firsthand the demands of leadership and alliance building. She gained detailed knowledge of her kingdom's geography and neighboring territories, skills that would become invaluable as she engaged with complex regional and international politics. By the time Nzinga reached adulthood, she was fully prepared to assume leadership and confront the challenges facing her people. Her early life and education shaped her into a leader who combined diplomacy and courage, poised to make a lasting impact on history. The turning point in Nzinga's life came with the death of her brother king, Ngola Mambandi, with no clear successor and the kingdom under mounting pressure from Portuguese colonizers. The stage was set for a fierce struggle for power. Nzinga, known for her keen mind and unshakable resolve, stepped into the breach. Her ascension to the throne was anything but conventional. Nzinga was not the first choice for leadership in a patriarchal society, and she had to fight hard for her right to rule. But her intelligence and political savvy quickly silenced doubters. She negotiated her position with a mix of diplomacy and strategic alliances within the royal court, securing the loyalty of key factions. Shortly after becoming queen, Nzinga was confronted with the reality of Portuguese ambitions. The colonizers demanded tribute and control over the slave trade routes. Pressing Stongo into submission, Nzinga refused to bow. She embarked on a series of diplomatic missions to negotiate with the Portuguese, demonstrating a shrewd understanding of European politics and customs. One of the most iconic moments of her diplomatic career occurred during a tense meeting with the Portuguese governor. To assert her equality and command respect, Nzinga famously sat on a servant's back, using him as a human throne, a powerful statement that she would not be treated as inferior or a subordinate. Despite her efforts at diplomacy, the Portuguese continued their aggressive expansion, forcing Nzinga to take up arms. She led her people in a series of battles defending Dongo's sovereignty. These early conflicts were marked by guerrilla tactics, exploiting the knowledge of the terrain and the determination of her forces. Her leadership inspired both fear and respect, not only among the Portuguese, but also among neighboring kingdoms. Nzinga forged alliances, including with the Dutch, who were rivals of the Portuguese, to strengthen her position. Her ability to blend diplomacy, warfare, and political strategy became a hallmark of her reign. These early battles were just the beginning of Nzinga's long fight to protect her kingdom and people. She was not merely a queen, she was a symbol of resistance, a warrior ready to face overwhelming odds with courage and cunning. Queen Nzinga's reign was marked by her evolution from a skilled diplomat into a powerful leader and strategist. Facing persistent challenges from foreign forces, she understood that survival required more than negotiation. It demanded courage on the battlefield, strong alliances, and unwavering determination. Nzinga led her people in defense of their land, embodying the qualities of a true leader. Stories passed down through generations describe her riding alongside warriors, encouraging bravery and resilience in difficult times. Her active presence in these efforts sent a clear message. She was a committed protector of her people's sovereignty. To counter external threats, Nzinga employed innovative tactics, using the dense forests and rugged landscapes to her advantage. Her forces conducted surprise attacks and carefully avoided direct confrontations where opposing forces might have had the upper hand. She skillfully combined traditional methods with new strategies learned through her diplomatic interactions. Understanding the importance of collaboration, Nzinga formed alliances with neighboring kingdoms that also sought to maintain their independence. One notable partnership was with the Dutch, who supported her with military aid and trade opportunities. This alliance strengthened her position and added an international aspect to her efforts. Nzinga's leadership extended beyond military strategy. She reorganized her forces, building a disciplined and loyal group committed to the cause of preserving their land and culture. She also challenged traditional roles by involving women in key military and administrative positions, paving the way for future generations. Despite facing significant challenges, Nzinga's reign was marked by a series of successes and strategic decisions that ensured the survival of her kingdom for many years. Her leadership inspired hope and resilience among those who sought to protect their way of life. Through intelligence, courage, and determination, Queen Nzinga redefined leadership. She became a lasting symbol of strength and empowerment, a leader whose legacy continues to inspire today. As challenges from external forces increased, Queen Nzinga made a decisive move that reshaped her leadership. She assumed control of the neighboring kingdom of Matamba. This strategic decision allowed her to strengthen her power base and continue leading resistance efforts from a new and fortified center. Matamba was a thriving kingdom with a strong political and military structure. Nzinga embraced its customs and governance, blending her leadership style with local traditions. Under her guidance, Matamba became a symbol of resilience and unity, attracting people who sought protection and alliance. Nzinga's time in Matamba was marked by political skill and cultural renewal. She reorganized the kingdom's military, expanded trade relations, and built diplomatic connections with other African states and foreign powers, including the Dutch. Her court emerged as a dynamic hub of strategy and cultural pride, promoting cohesion and strength. A notable aspect of her leadership was the significant role she gave to women in governance and defense. Nzinga is believed to have formed female military units, challenging prevailing norms and empowering women as leaders and warriors. Despite ongoing pressures and internal challenges, Nzinga maintained control over Matamba for nearly 3 decades. She engaged in peace negotiations when beneficial, but remained steadfast in her commitment to preserving her people's autonomy and dignity. Her administration also focused on economic growth, supporting agriculture and commerce, which helped sustain the kingdom during difficult times. Nzinga's rule transformed Matamba into a lasting symbol of sovereignty, strength, and hope during an era of great change. Through her vision and perseverance, Queen Nzinga preserved a kingdom and inspired generations to uphold their rights and resist oppression. Queen Nzinga's influence extended far beyond her lifetime. She is remembered as a powerful symbol of leadership, resilience, and determination in the face of great challenges. Her story continues to inspire many, both in Angola and across the world. In Angola, she is celebrated as a national hero whose leadership helped preserve cultural identity and sovereignty during a turbulent period. Statues, monuments, and cultural events honor her memory, keeping her legacy alive for future generations. Her story also resonates with people throughout Africa and the African diaspora. Nzinga represents courage and strength, particularly for women and communities striving for justice and empowerment. Her life serves as a powerful example of how leadership and vision can overcome adversity. Today, Queen Nzinga's legacy is reflected in literature, art, and film, which explore her remarkable life from new perspectives. She challenges conventional narratives about history and leadership, showcasing the agency and influence of African women leaders. Her life encourages us to reflect on the importance of resilience, cultural pride, and the ongoing pursuit of freedom and equality. Queen Nzinga's enduring impact is a testament to the power of determination and the strength of a leader who refuses to be forgotten. Queen Nzinga's story is a powerful reminder of strength, resilience, and leadership in the face of adversity. Born into a challenging world, she rose not only to rule, but to inspire, leading with courage and vision when her people needed it most. She stood firm against overwhelming odds, blending diplomacy with determination and refusing to accept limitations imposed by others. Nzinga's life redefined what it means to lead as a warrior, a strategist, and a symbol of hope. Her legacy continues to inspire generations across Africa and beyond, reminding us that true leadership comes from conviction, courage, and an unyielding spirit. Queen Nzinga remains a timeless queen, one who refused to bow.